Hello, everybody. It's Darkman. And earlier today, I got a run that was like no other run I've ever had in my life. Like, this is quite literally the run of my life. This is my fastest pace ever by like 4 or 5 minutes. It's crazy. And if only just one thing didn't happen, this could have possibly been a sub 17 speed run if everything else went perfectly after, or just like how it went normally. But anyway, there's a village. I jumped on trees when I joined in because it was a forest and I saw a village. So I'm now running to the village. And yeah, this run overall pretty well played. Um Maybe a few small slight mistakes here and there, but it's still a pretty good run. Um even even with the huge time loss that we'll see later in the run, it was still very close to being my second best time, because this is a 22:03. My second best time is a 22:01. So, if I cleaned up a few things here and there, it might have been, probably could have been sub 22. But I tried my best to do it in the end, and fortunately it didn't work out, but it's okay. And I get to the village I saw earlier, and you can already see I'm really far out, so this is already really good. Because if I decide, or if there is no lava pool, I'm already like super close to the hotspot in negative 800, 200. So yeah. And something insane you'll see about this run is I don't really use like that much food in this run, despite it being 22 minutes. You'll see when we dig in the next like 3 minutes how much I have. Very incredibly clean crafting there. I'm very how to say? I take a lot of pride in my crafting. I guess I could say that. Take a lot of pride in my crafting. So I definitely try and crank it out every single time I can. Yeah. So I'm just checking out for food. Yeah. There's no hay bales here. And in the next village, because this is a stronghold run. Stronghold first. There's also gonna be no hay bales, so yeah, I just have to loot every chest I see, I guess, since there is no hay bales. And yeah. So 254 village leave is not bad, and this chest absolutely clutches with 14 apples. And I tried to trade, but this guy accepts carrots, so yeah. I don't end up actually using the apples, but if I did need them, that would just be the biggest clutch ever. Freaking 14 apples in one chest and then no bread. That was actually like so hilarious the first time I saw that. And then over here I see the village and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going over there. I'm still looking for a lava pool just in case, but it's okay because we find out soon that this will be Stronghold Village in the next like minute. There's also like a mistake I did. This is a mistake here that I could have cleaned up when we got to the golem killing. That definitely cost me sub 22. It was just like instinct though. It wasn't like me really thinking. I was just kind of going. And yeah, and I'm looking for hay bales, and I don't see any, which is scary. I mean, I have 14 apples, and there is chest here, so I can definitely, yeah. And I do some really cool parkour there. And this absolute chest absolutely clutches up. And I go to this one, and then I have, boom, 15 bread. I got the apples just in case, but I don't even end up using the apples. This 15 bread is all I need for the run. Yeah. So I throw my pickaxe to make us a iron pickaxe, right? And I'm just so used to it at this point. I accidentally made a second bucket for no reason. Because in my brain, I was playing the first village instead of the second village. And I'm like, well, damn. But Dig is still sub 5. And we are not punished because the stronghold is very high. And there's also a water cave in about 3, 2, 1 now. That was amazing. That helps us. And I see the shape, and I'm like, okay, well, yay, yippee! I hit stronghold. Let's go. Still can't get over that timing though. I was very shocked about that. And yeah, so yeah, definitely would have gone stop 22 because it's literally 22:03. It's only 4 seconds. It definitely would have saved 4 seconds, but it could have been worse if it was like y -30. Like it could have been way worse. And I just instantly see the portal room. I really couldn't see if it was the portal room. I was on my screen while I was playing, and but it's okay. We found out it was. Um, Zero Eye. So it cost me sub 22, but whatever. Um, Clean portal build, just Ghost Bucket being Ghost Bucket. But this is still gonna be an incredibly fast sensor. It's gonna be sub 610 through Stronghold, which is incredible. Um, I definitely would take this any day of the week. 607. Really, really good pace so far. And we're gonna enter and we're gonna get the very average Darkman SSV Crimson spawn. I don't know why. Every nether I enter is always Crimson SSV. So I'm thinking, well, damn. Well, there goes another good stronghold enter to just trash nether. But I see Crimson and I'm like, okay, Crimson is okay. Because it's not SSV, so it can spawn warped and it can spawn forts. So, I mean, SSV can also spawn forts, but it can't spawn warped. So I have to do like Bastion or something, but Bastion isn't really reliable. Especially on a Zero Eye, it's not my thing. But we're looking around. Just praying, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of wandering around. I see pigs chasing me, which is not good. And I decided to go to neg pause here because this is really like the only terrain that I can see. And I see fortress, so yay. So I know that this will be a pretty good fortress sense. I'm kind of just hoping for Worm now because Darkman luck is either oh yeah. I try to get wood and I look behind me to see if there was something just in case, and there's like 4 piglins just right behind me. But yeah, I'm just hoping because I don't know, Darkman luck, man. I if I ever get warped or fort through Stronghold, I play the warped or fort first, and I could just never get the second thing, and I don't know why. I was thinking of going down there, and I almost had to because I almost fell, and I'm like, nah, I'll just tower up here. The good part is right there. Like I could just get there. And this will be a pretty fast fort enter. It's really nice. It'll be like 8 minutes. Really, really good pace. If there's a warped here, this will be like crazy pace. I'm just kind of looking where I can go, and I'm like, okay, I can go here. Then I see I'm like, wait, how do I get here? And I'm like, oh, I just have to freaking go over here. So I'm checking to see if there's any mobs because I don't want to get absolutely fricked by skeletons. But we enter 8:35, which is really good pace, and then I see with the skeletons, and then I'm like, okay, and then I see warped, and I'm like, what? And then I see a double spawner, and I'm like, okay, the pressure's on now. This is incredible. This is like one of the best nethers I've rolled in a good while. Double spawner fortress with warped like 100 blocks away. And I almost die here. I got so scared here. Oh, I try to make a freaking bridge, and then these freaking blazes just spawn, and I'm like, oh my god. And I only need 12 pearls as well. I could get additional to pearl back, but I don't need it because I got string, and I learned how to consistently do fishing rod, like very just consistent. It's very fast. Yeah, that was a risky play because I get blasted, but it's okay. I just kind of chug food. I should have probably eaten one more, but it's okay. And I see this oh, I do eat one more. And I see this blaze here, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll kill it. And it drops. I check, and it drops, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna run past these guys, and then I'm like, oh wait, I can just block them, and I was so nervous. I just spam blocks. I just spam blobs, spammed blocks, and I make a boat because I didn't have anything to jump down, and I don't want to die. And I see this little platform, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm safe here, and thankfully I was. And this is a 10-minute fort exit. I think it was sub 10. I think it was sub 10. And in my last sub 10 fort, yeah, I killed this guy because I just want to play safe. And in my last sub 10 fort exit, there was warp, but I didn't see it from my fort. This time I see the warp. I know where I'm going. And this warped is the reason why I don't have sub 17. This warped is probably one of the worst warps that I've played fully. Because this terrain looks good, but I'm like, okay, I'll try and find better terrain. So I'm just mining this to see if I can, or just, just mine it, I guess. And I see terrain there, and then I'm like, wait, it just ends there. And I don't really know what to do. I was gonna play it here, which was the better terrain, but then I see pigs, and I'm like, welp, can't really play that there. And then I'm like, well, I guess this is good terrain here, so I guess I'll play it here. So this is an 11:30 warp start, which is like, if I get a normal warp split, this is sub 17 pace. Like with the 2-minute warp split, this is sub 17 pace. But this is not a 2-minute warp split. Spoiler alert, it's like a freaking like 6-minute warp split or something. So yeah, this is what absolutely kills the run. I know a million bajillion percent this is like the freest sub 20 ever if I just get lucky. And the sad part is I have to get 12 pearls because it's a 0i. That's like the worst part of it all. And I'm looking, and I'm like, is that good terrain up there? Because maybe the higher terrain is better. I'm not too sure. I go up here and check, and I just see it ends, and I'm like, is that really the only terrain down there that I can play? And I mean, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I guess I just have to play it, man. I just have to play that bottom terrain. I accidentally look at a guy. Yeah, it's okay, because I have my umbrella right here. I don't know where he went, so I'm just like, well, okay, I'm gonna go to the bottom terrain. There's no more piglins, so I can just go here. And honestly, man, this run, man, this makes me sad, bro, because honestly, I've been absolutely going crazy these past few days. And now the one time I have everything going perfectly for the run. The last thing that I would expect to kill my run is warped forest terrain. Cause I've gotten bad warped, right? But I've never gotten this bad of a warped. Like I've never gotten this bad of a warped. Which is just insane. And I mean the spawn, like this is so hit or miss, bro, because there's either a 1 spawn or there's like a 4 spawn. And also like my drop rates were just so mid. I think they were like mid or like below mid, like below average. I doubt it a lot that this was above average rates. I'm just sorting my inventory now, I guess. I know this is still sub 20 pace, because like it is, but like these spawns, man, like jeez. And something I'll do in a bit, which will literally not do anything to this run. Like it didn't help me. I thought it would, but it just didn't. Um, well, after I killed these guys, just later in the run, I build a staircase from the top terrain, so if I see any Endermen, I can just kill those. But that didn't really help me at all. So I'm at 4 because I have 3. There's one on the ground. Picking them now. And this guy and the next guy I killed don't drop, so I'll still be at 4. Like if I got like just good rates, this would have been sub 20 or at least like PB. Like I don't know about sub 20 possibly, but definitely would have been PB. And I'm looking if there's terrain down there, and then I mean there is terrain, but like I don't think anybody's playing that. But yeah, I built the staircase now. But again, I don't see anything. And then I see like 3 Endermen, and I'm like, well, okay, well, please, surely all of these drop, right? They don't. They don't drop. I'm looking at the guy from far away to see if he can like is in some world teleport over here somehow, but that obviously just doesn't happen. That's like a miracle. I don't know how rare it is for an Enderman to teleport that far. You know, I'm giving it a shot. Yeah, just sacrifice me eating bread for that. Yeah, like this could have been sub 20 because these spawns are. There were points. There were points where they weren't even bad like this, but the rates, man. Oh my god. And look, we've already been in this warped for 5 minutes now. And I'm at. Wait, open inventory, Darkman, open inventory. Ooh, I opened inventory earlier, but I don't know what I had. See, like, look, there's 3 Endermen here. This could have been, like, good. Yeah, they're just, like, behind trees and stuff. I almost die here, but we're okay. I think I could have gotten 1 more hit and survived. I think I would have been on half a heart, though. Yeah, like, see, if the race was just good, man. Yeah, 7 pearls. Yes, thank you, Darkman. 10 pearls now. See, this could have been it, man. I have 10 with those horrible rates, man. With those mid ass rates, I still could have gotten sub 20 after this if it was just for better rates, man. Because again, rates weren't the best. If these rates were just good, I could have gotten easy sub 20. Make a fishing rod because again, I've learned how to do consistent fishing rod. I don't know who I learned it from, but I learned it from somebody. Again, look, 11 pearls. If it was just a 1 eye, I don't know about sub 20, but it could have been PB. And I get axe out, whip it out, because blocks. And I don't want to really break my I can break my axe, I'll be fine, but I don't really want to break my pickaxe. Finally find one. I don't even think this guy drops. So you know, we've been in this warp now, or we're about to be in like 10 seconds. We're gonna be in this warp for a freaking. Yeah, I just take that out because maybe I could pearl. I could use a pearl or 2 if this last guy dropped. But nope. Out of 3 Endermen, I got 1 pearl, and I'm out at 1830. So 7-minute warp split. Always awesome. It's great. I love 7-minute warp splits. Only bad thing about this seed is you have to go like mad far to the home portal. It took me like I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of go. I don't care, man. It took me like 3 minutes. No. It did not take me 3 minutes. No, that's a lie. No, it took me like 2 minutes. It took me like 2 minutes, maybe. And then I see this. I was going to take out my ass, but I'm like, wait, I can just mine here. So, yeah. Um, yeah, because I would have been leaving. Because if I left at 17:10ish, like when I got my 11th Pro, I don't know. Whenever I got my 11th Pro, definitely could have been sub 21, maybe PB, maybe PB. Because I don't remember when I got my 11th Pro. I kind of forgot. Oh, that's voice crack. And I kind of just use my pickaxe to break the bow because at this point I know I'm just gonna be okay. And I'm going over here, just straight here, because I'm thinking that there's probably gonna be terrain, but there's not. But what I do get from going over here is the chance to see my home portal. Now I see my home portal, and I'm like, okay. Very fortunate I didn't get caught on fire there because of the SSV blocks. Smart move there, move away from the fire, because so they don't knock me in there. Also, this is like my 20, 22, 23, my sixth? My sixth sub 30. And I think my fourth sub 25, so that's poggers. Yeah, it takes me like like 220 from exit warped to leave nether. These loads also kind of cost me it. And these eye fills, prepare yourself. These eye fills, oh my god. Oh, cranked it, man. It's 2102, so it's definitely sub 21 pace, but it just again, for if I had an extra pearl, I could have either pearled to home portal or to the end island here. And I have a plan. My plan is to do head hitters, but I accidentally placed it too high because I thought it would be higher, but I wasn't. So yeah. And another attempt to save the run to 22. I tried to time it first, but it didn't work. I also have a yeah. Never mind. I don't even know what I was gonna say. But yeah, that's the run. I hit a decent jump cycle. I guess it was okay. But yeah, that's the run. Goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll go credit myself to sleep. You also have an audio recording of my reaction, so here it is, I guess. Actually, so dumb, bro. I love this game so much.